what does it take to run the largest Airstream showroom on the East Coast? It starts with the right team. The right team starts with two key elements, both recruitment and training. So for the recruitment, for your hiring process, I highly urge you, and it's worked for me thus far, to hire for character and principles, especially in terms of sales. And then you can train in the correct skills and the correct, the ability to get them that talent. Why I do that is because we have a certain way of doing things here. We have a certain way that we treat the customer here. We always put the customer first in everything that we do. And experienced, seasoned salespeople could have had a whole variety of different cultures around the dealerships or wherever they were selling. And so having them de-learn bad habits is a lot more difficult than creating the proper priming and the proper framing for people who are just getting into sales. So I would prefer somebody who's fresh and new, who has that willingness to learn, who has that desire to be the best, who has the desire to connect with that customer on an even deeper level, who has that desire to follow up with that customer even after their purchase, just to make sure that they had a really great experience. That to me is the key element of great salespeople. The product knowledge, we can train that in. The overcoming objections that can be common, we can train those in. But what we can't train is character and whether or not a person is a principled person. All of this leads into the next point, which is culture building. Culture building is the number one aspect of a dealership. And a positive culture is going to bring you more success than just hiring great talent off the gate. Culture building is going to lead to more customers being repeat customers, and culture building is going to lead to more referrals. Culture building is going to lead to, over the long term, growing your business exponentially. Might not make too much of a difference in month 1, month 2, but then once we start talking about year 1, year 2, year 5, year 10, year 50, that positive culture dealership is going to spread so much more goodwill, and it's going to get so much more positive energy out there in the customer interface. And that's what's going to lead to that dealership growing so much over time. One of the key challenges that we've had recently is just general uncertainty. And so overcoming the challenges of your dealership, is part of what it takes to run the largest indoor Airstream showroom on the East Coast. We just had an acquisition just in November 1st. And so now we're in mid-January. And so we're 2.5 months in. There was a lot of uncertainty, especially early on. These people had a certain culture. This organization had a certain way of doing things. And we had to come in and turn some of the things on their head. And so they had felt a large degree of uncertainty. And so as the GM here, being the rock, being the foundation, emotionally connecting with your employees is a key element. Understanding their concerns, not just saying my way or the highway, get out if you want, but really trying to address the concerns, address that uncertainty, and be the rock, be grounded throughout that whole process. That really helped us to hit the ground running here at Airstream of Maine. Your dealership is only as strong as the people behind it. So invest in your team, and they'll invest in the customer is the key takeaway. So if you got any value, like and subscribe, please. Thanks for watching.